Hello y'all, welcome to Shipping Manager. I know, riveting fucking gameplay, but it's one of the few games that I can at least somewhat excel at. Right now we're just doing the tutorial. Believe me, it's going to take hours, if not years, for me to actually get this thing done. What the fuck are you? Are you kidding me? Fucking Australia? Come on, let me click local ports, goddammit. I don't want to do so just rude. It's gonna take me... Oh, that's relatively close by. For fucking once, it doesn't take me across the entire fucking world. Because that's happened before. I'm not getting a perfect start. I'm going to go to fleet. I am going to order. I'm going to go to new vessel. Ah, damn you. Damn you. I want to build my own fucking ship. You can do that on the mobile one. New vessel. There we go. Got it. Look at the price of these fucking ships. What the hell? 17 million. How much money do we fucking have? 3 million. We don't even have enough for something that's fucking piece of shit. Do we want a Dory? Sorry, not Dory. Dory. How do I pronounce this? I already have a Sea King. If I seriously want to fuck with people, I could just get this thing. The Sea Queen. Wind Pacific, Thitham, Ocean Threat, Bazan, Stanway, and the Anselon. I believe these are like converted ships. Possibly previously military, considering the... I don't know. I generally don't fucking know what MV means. SSWH Naval. I believe this is a steamship. Do we want a steamship? No. But do I want a steamship? Yes. I want a fucking steamship. That way I can fuck with people. Mind you, there are no people that I can fuck with in this game, but hey. I seriously want to fuck with some people just by buying a fucking steamship. $25,000. No. 254,000. Fuck you. Yes. No. I just want more fleet. Claim. Buy another 100 plus TEU vessel. What's a fucking TEU? I don't know this shit. I don't run a fucking shipping company. You expect me to know this? No, I don't. 22 TEU. So basically we want another Coastal X. Too bad. I want something better. That way I can claim that I'm better than everyone else. Oh, what in the fuck am I talking about? Why can't I scroll down anymore? Is the down key broken? Come on. There we go. What we'll want is Bloom for like in-river, and we'll want Bloom and MS Dorit for like river transports, and we're going to want Ocean Dame and Sea Queen for medium range transports over ocean. Wind Pacific, Sea Sam, Ocean Threat, and Astrons for long distance. That's the kind of fleet we want. Sure, why not track the Coastal X? And I remember, this is like Train Simulator. I hate fucking Train Simulator. Oh, God. For information, yes, our home base is in Russia. Vladivostok. Vladivostok? I don't get how to pronounce it. What the fuck is over here? For a second I thought it was Alaska. Hold on. This is Alaska! Hey. Go the fuck over here. Build like a port right here. You can fucking transport from the Russia to the US. Why didn't we discover this? What the fuck is this? And where the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm very fucking confused. Dry dock, no. That's my general status towards orders. No. Can I find a fucking port with a dry dock? Oh, we can land some in North Korea, because why the fuck not? And we can pass through Japan. Japan? Russia, Japan, Russia. For a second I thought there was a fucking island. Oh, this is a lot. This is an island. Apparently Russia owns part of the fucking islands. As for what the fuck this is, I'm not sure. I know it's a peninsula, but what the fuck is this shape? +100 TEU vessel. 4 vessels. I'm not doing marketing campaigns. Shut the hell up. Check the company. I would like to go to staff. Good staff morale. Give raises. Give raises. Yeah, I'm fucking rich. Well, not really. Get back to here. Go to staff. COO hired yet. We have the CFO. We don't have any of this. Well, except for captains, first officers, boatswain, technical officers. If I seriously wanted to go fucking broke, I would hire the COO, the CMO, the CTO. Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. Can I go to training? You are fucking lucky I don't have any fucking experience whatsoever. The fuck they are. I need CEO XP level 2. I'm not buying this. Go to hell. Before we even make a profit, we're going to be making losses, so select order. Oh, we got Philadelphia. Time to order one less one. What's that one? The Bloom. Once these are delivered, I'm going to immediately... Hold on. Let me go over to US, and I remember there's a shorter way to get to US. Come here. Here's one in Los Angeles. The other in Philly. How do we get there? Panama Canal, bitch. I'm probably just going to move them to the Caribbean. Like, make them trade between Jacksonville, Miami, Nassau, and La Habana. Because these things are not really designed. You know what? No Jacksonville. Jacksonville can go fuck itself. Despite the fact that I literally live in Jacksonville. Jacksonville, do not kick me out just because I said go fuck yourself. So we're doing Miami, Nassau, and La Habana. They're going to have their home port moved to Miami. Details. Can I move your home port? How do I move your home port? You know what? I might as well just send them to Miami first, then I'm going to change route from Miami to Nassau for this one. And for the Bloom, I'm going to change route from Los Angeles to Miami to La Habana. And of course, due to the fact that it takes fucking forever, I also did it by another 100%, 100 plus TEU vehicle. Buy fuel for 400 CO2 tanks. What's the goal? Hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. $400 or below. Wanna know how to get $400 or below? The problem is I can't get it down to 1. We're gonna have to wait until it drops below around concerned effective we're trying to get low. We have to wait until it drops to $150 per ton. And that's probably never going to happen, so it's possible that we're never going to complete the thing. If I wanted to, I could make them have different home ports. Instead of Miami, I could have Cancun as the home port for Bloom, and go to La Habana. Depends on how long I want it to take it. This is probably the shorter route. Same right here. This is the shorter route. Mind you, it's going to take basically fucking forever for it to get down here. Of course, I could just make this one run a route between Philadelphia and New York. And this one run a route between Los Angeles and Tijuana. However, for some fucking reason, ships don't sink in this game. At least in my experience. I can literally take one of these shallow water container ships, take it, and just go all the way across the fucking world. Like, I will take it and keep changing its route. Go up here, then get out of the Mediterranean, I believe this was. Then start going up here, pass through London, pass in between London and Den Haag, I believe it is. Then go to Voya. Then, guess what? We go over to here. I'm not exactly sure what the fuck this place's name is. We go to Agilia. Pass through here. Oops. Wrong direction. It was not Agilia. It was... Where the fuck is that city? There it is. Nuuk. Then we go all the way down here after going to Nuuk to resupply fuel and whatnot. And we slowly make our way back to Philadelphia. Sorry, not Philadelphia. Let's go down here and pass through the Panama Canal, and we're on free. We're going back to Los Angeles. I have been able to do that in the past. Mind you, it took fucking forever. It took like 6 months. Like, in real time. Even if I put it on easy. So yeah, that fucking happened. And it was the worst idea I've ever had. And I've not done such since. Mind you, if you want to see me fucking suffer, be my fucking guest. But I'd much rather that you do it. Because I'm not doing that again. Price change. In 0.57. Are you kidding me? This is cheap. You're telling me this $370 a ton is cheap. At least for this game. Fall all the fucking way. I don't want this fucking bullshit. $1,000 a ton. Has it ever gone higher? 30. No, it has not. It's the lowest cost we ever got. 370. 370. Then we spike up rather rapidly, judging by the trends, and I can't get 1 ton of fuel because I'm no good with fucking sliders. Oh, never mind. Look at this. $70. It's still the same. What exactly does CO2 do? I forgot what CO2 does. Create route over to Miami. Oh, for God's sake. Alright. Next. Create route. This is going to be fucking expensive. Depart. Why do you have so little fucking range? Did they nerf these? Because I don't remember them having such a short range. It might just be me, but create route. Sell all ports. Yay, I can get down to fucking Jacksonville. Yes, I would like to go there. No, I would not like it if the fucking... I believe Jacksonville has a... No, it does not have a dry dock. Next. I would like to go max speed. Create route. Depart. That way it's in at least somewhat of a timely manner. Ayo. I would like to reroute you. Oh, never mind. It's going to arrive in 20 minutes. Then, we're going to attempt to send it to Hermosillo. Then, Ciudad Obregón. Then, Lucian. Then, Mazatlan. Followed by at least attempting to get to Acapulco. And slowly making our way to Panama if we can. Whether or not we're going to be able to make it there, I don't know. And Jesus, these things are fucking slow. Alright, time to go to the other ships. Coastal X. Details. Edit route. Can I edit the route? No, I can't. I can't edit the route while they're at sea, apparently. I'm gonna have to wait until they get back. Well, for now, I'm just gonna resume monitoring the bloom. Days at sea 1. It has not been 1 day at sea. We're going to at least try to get all the way down to fucking Panama. If we can, I might just sell the ship and buy another one of the... where the fuck this is. What's his name again? The MS Dorrit. Yeah, we're gonna buy another one if we can't use this. Or we can just make it go between Los Angeles and Tijuana. Sorry, not Tijuana. Port of Ensada. I believe that's what it is. Oh, we could do this. If we can get a low, sorry, not low water, shallow water ship over here. What the fuck is up with this graphical glitch? Not exactly sure what's going on here. We could have one go between, say, Chicago and Quebec, maybe. Is it a good idea? No, but I want to do that. Apparently we can make it to Duez Menes. Otherwise, I'm not exactly... Did I realize? These are the fucking, what the fuck they're called? Why there are two... Oh! For a second I thought there were two Las Vegases. Wyoming apparently has no capital. Either we can make it to Kansas City with one of these fuckers, or this is supposed to show all the capitals, but for some reason isn't. I'm not exactly sure what the fuck is going on. And also, I'm pretty sure we are more likely to get fucking stuck on a witch temper than we are to do anything else. 160 nautical miles. I wonder how many days at sea it has been for this fucker. 4 days at sea, it's still going. And I set it to... Is this the one that I set to max speed? Speed bearing 10 knots. Yeah, this is the one that I set to max speed. See coastal. Coastal light. Normally when you're at a coastal vessel, you do this. Like Brisbane Old Coast or Brisbane Sydney. You wouldn't really just do this because this is open water. And this ship is not really designed for open water. It's designed for coastal operations. Why can't I speak? No more offense. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? Look at the disparity right here. All the fucking Chinese cities in the world. And over here, there's just nothing. You just have a few provinces, a few small towns and cities, but that's fucking it. Where the fuck is Tibet? Tibet? I can't speak. I swear to God. I seriously just want to make this thing's route changed from Vladivostok to Kamchatsky. I'm not pronouncing the entire fucking name because that is a serious tongue twister. To Vladivostok and what the fuck is this port's name? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this port's name is. Apparently there is no port there, despite it looking like there's a port. I'm not exactly sure what the hell is going on. We could go to Niigata, or we could take the theoretically shorter route. Problem is, eat versus eat. Do you want to go straight? Or do you want to have to turn a bit? Which one has a dry dock? Does Tokyo have a dry dock? No, that's Sendai. Where's Tokyo? Tokyo does not have a dry dock. Does any port in Japan have a dry dock? Osaka has a dry dock. Hiroshima apparently doesn't have a dry dock. That's probably because the fucking city got destroyed. Nagasaki has a dry dock. Busan has a dry dock. Incheon does not have a dry dock. Nampo does not have a dry dock. Funny thing is, this is the only fucking port we can access in North Korea. China, do you have any fucking dry docks? Yes, you do. Taiwan probably has a dry dock or two. Yes, it does have a dry dock. And Keelung. That is a lot of ports. Why do you have so many ports? Hello. What in the fuck? Do any of them have a fucking dry dock? I want to know. I have to know this. You have 4 ports stacked directly on top of each other, and none of them have a dry dock. What the fuck, China? What the hell is this? Haiphong. Oh, this is Vietnam. I was like, what the fuck? Is this part of China? No, that's Vietnam, where one of my school buddies is from. Sadly, he left. By left, I mean he went back to Vietnam. Do you bastards have any fucking dry docks within that? Okay, this is Vladivostok. No dry dock. If we want to do maintenance, the closest port by fuel efficiency would be... Why can't I fucking... I can't see through fucking objects, you know? We're going to choose between Osaka and Nagasaki. Those are the closest ports with a dry dock. We're gonna need a dry dock for this fucking ship pretty soon as well. We're going to try and get to Osaka. I'm not sure if there's a little canal thing right here or not. Y'all who live in Osaka, tell me. Or live near Osaka, I don't really know. Or have lived near Osaka, tell me if there's a freaking, you know. Again, with this, is there a dry dock? There is no dry dock. Where is the fucking dry dock? Is it in Sydney? Yes. We're going Brisbane, Sydney. Bloom. Is there a fucking dry dock? No. I don't think there is. Yeah. We're gonna have to change routes. Los Angeles, San Jose. That's where we're going. Sorry. Los Angeles, Oakland. That's where we're going with this. I swear to God, if Jacksonville doesn't have a fucking dry dock. Do either of you have a dry dock? New York has a fucking dry dock. Thank God. Does Miami have a dry dock? No. Does La Habana have a dry dock? No. Does Naval have a dry dock? No. Do any of these fucking... That shut me up real quick. Freeport Container Port. We're going between Miami and Freeport Container Port. Please tell me one of these fuckers ever has a dry dock. I swear to God. The big problem is this gap right here. And our ship doesn't have that kind of range. Nor does it have this kind of range. So we're going to have to go back towards Oakland. Fuck. And I was the person who was dumb enough to think that this would work. Standard. Are there any ports on the inside? Apparently Chicago does not have a port. What the fuck? What in God's name? I'm fucking confused. Maintenance. On its way to port without dry dock. That's basically every ship in our fleet. That's all of our ships in our fleet. None of this ship's are or with a dry dock in their way. We're gonna have to go back to the 18 hours, 247 hours, 244 hours, 299 hours. They're all operating normally, but we're probably going to need to do some maintenance. Schedule is only performed. Wait, we can form alliances? Reach CEO XP level 2. Fuck you. Oh, we could do Jacksonville to Bermuda if we wanted to sink some fucking ships. That's of course if it has that feature. Because guess what? Fucking Bermuda Triangle. A wild, just fucking ship going to Bermuda from Jacksonville. Like halfway there, a wild Bermuda Triangle has appeared and it immediately one-shots the fucking ship. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's a joke about Pokemon. Like the old Pokemon games. Oh, we can go to Montreal. And we have at least some fucking inland ports. It's just Portland itself. I would like to see my fucking routes. I'm surprised I didn't give any names, and I remember fucking tutorials hate me. Oh, I actually got to see. Why do I keep forgetting the fucking name? Ensada. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. And also, in case you're wondering what my first video game I ever played was, was Earth Defense Force, I believe it was either 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly. Basically, it was like, I don't remember what year it was. I can't remember the fucking year, but basically when it was around 4, maybe 5. I was introduced to the Xbox 360 and a game that was Earth Defense Force. I don't remember which one it was. It was either 3 or 4. And that game quickly became my favorite. In case you're wondering why I was introduced to it, it was to distract me from my parents getting divorced. Again, they divorced right after I married. Sorry, right after I was born. Not sure why I said married. I never married. I don't even have a girlfriend. I've never had a girlfriend, really. So anyways, they divorced right after I was born. My father got custody. My mom went and sued him. Got custody of me. I was living with her for like 2 years, I believe. Then, Mom and Dad got back together. And they proceeded to get divorced. Exactly a year later. So yeah, that fucking happened. And in total, I have 2 elder half-siblings, a soon-to-be ex-stepmom because my dad went remarried to a girl named Lori. I believe that's her name. Last time I saw him, he was being his usual self. In the form of the fact that he took his now soon-to-be divorced wife, Lori's father's truck when his, I'm just going to call him father-in-law now, died of old age. So basically, he stole it. He fucking stole it. And that's what I mean by his usual stuff. He's a fucking jackass. One of my favorite stories from Ma is the time when, basically she went out to do some engineering work for about a month. I swear to fucking God, this is the funniest part. When she came back, she found me, a freaking 3-month-old baby, sitting on the ground watching TV, and my dad eating a fucking hot dog. The entire fucking house was fucked. Everything. Everything other than the TV, me and father were fucked. Like, you would not fucking understand. The walls, although they had been about as solid as a fucking brick by the time that Mom bought the fucking house, guess what happened? The fucking walls were about as solid as a piece of paper by the time she got back. So fucking stupid. What did happen? In the end, it's one of the reasons why they divorced yet again. It's also the reason why, yeah, it's better not to talk about it. One of the more interesting things about it, the first time I've ever rode a plane. At least the first time that I can fucking remember. Because I'm not sure if I've ever rode a plane before that. Because Ma won't tell me. Because guess what? Second, Ma found out about the fact that he was a jackass, again, because we humans have a tendency of assuming the best of people, even when it's very clear that they are not going to hold up to those expectations. We moved to fucking Germany, then went to France, then to Italy, and finally came back to the fucking US and settled down in Arizona. Then, she proceeded to find and began dating a veteran. She's fucking 43. And, the dude she was dating, 20 years older than her. Former Ranger. He has Alzheimer's right now. He's the dude who I find the most annoying in the freaking world. But I can't really do anything about it because guess what? He has Alzheimer's. So, I'm getting tired of fucking explaining this. I don't like explaining this. It fucking screws up my brain. Like, my brain gets hella confused. Sadly, I could not find Earth Defense Force 3, that way I could show you the way I usually played it back in the day. And I'm not exactly sure why I told you about my familial matters. No, I should probably tell you about the reason why I said half-siblings, like older half-siblings, instead of siblings. It's because we're born to a different father. Basically, back when Mom was in college, before she even met my dad, who she also met in college, she had kids with this dude she had been dating for a few months, who then proceeded to fucking disappear on her. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why she fell in love with him. She never told me. She had kids with him, 2 of them. My older brother Jace and... Sorry, my older sister Jace. I'm not sure why I said older brother, because Jace is a female. And my older brother, who was like a year younger than my older sister. His name is Jordan. He's currently married to a Venezuelan girl and is living in Fort Worth, Texas. As for where in Fort Worth, Texas, I'm not fucking telling you for the sake of privacy. My sister, I believe she's still living in Fairbanks and goes to a university, mind you. She also does volunteer work for the for environmental shit. I'm not exactly sure what she does. I just know that it has to do with the environment. My brother, my half-brother, mind you, has no fucking sense of money. None whatsoever. Another interesting fact. As a result of my father marrying the girl named Lori, guess what happened? I got a fucking cousin. I haven't seen her in years, but I have her photo on my tablet, but I don't know how to fucking connect Bluetooth to my damn computer. Mainly because, guess what? This computer absolutely fucking hates Bluetooth. Like, I have used this fucking computer to fucking... My fucking brain's confused now. I'm like, which part of my life am I talking about? Am I talking about this part of the past or this part of the past? I swear to fucking God, I've heard in my head these problems. And also, if you want to see me, you know what? I should probably explain the thing about the old PS1, PS2, and whatever the fuck that fucking program was called. Basically, it's a program from my friend. He made it. He made the entire fucking thing. He's the fucking tech geek. When it comes to tech, I'm like meh. I know a little bit about tech, but not too much. This dude, if you give him a 3 GB RAM, a computer case, some bits of gold, and a GPU, he will somehow make a fucking computer that has a performance equivalent to this thing. I don't know how, he just does. Mainly because he also gets some parts from... Yeah, he occasionally gets parts, but most of the time, he will make those parts by hand, and they will somehow be higher quality than things that are already fucking proven. I'm not sure how. This is what I mean by this dude's a tech geek. So I go to him whenever I have computer problems, which is basically all the time. Like, I can guarantee you, I will go to him today because guess what? My fucking computer can barely run this new 2D fighting game that I installed, and if you want to see me record that, I can and will. That's of course if you want to see 2 frame a second action. And me fucking up because I can't remember my damn keybinds. Like, the amount of times I fucking forgot my keybinds. Also, the system that I created, it hasn't been completely installed yet. As such, I can't play all the PS1 and PS2 games, but I definitely can play the, I would like you to go max speed, please. Buy fuel for farmer. Damn you. Fuck off. When am I ever going to be able to get this fucking potion? %, higher cash payout in shop. What do you mean by higher cash payout in shop? I don't have fucking euros. Stop it, you fucking asshole. I am the dude who is basically an old man when it comes to technology. I'm basically a fucking 80-year-old man. Like, the most I can do is play this game or play some kind of city building game. That's the most I can do. Any more than that, I won't be able to remember my fucking keybinds. Fortunately, this is just a clicker. What I mean by that is, you don't have any keybinds for any of this. You just have to go over to it and click it. I'm waiting to put down, try dog. Fuck off. This dude is still trying to reach the fucking Jacksonville. Hey, guess what? This is where I live. This is literally where I live. As for where I plan on living when I graduate, I'm probably just going to move up to Alaska because I like the weather up there better. Like, I'm probably just going to pull, like, a seafaring trip. Like, I'm going to go over to, I don't know. I'm probably just going to drive all the way over to, like, I don't know. Hold on, let me pull up the ports. Los Angeles. Or some other place nearby. Perhaps I'll just use the Jacksonville port. And basically what I want to do is, I want to take a hybrid cargo/passenger ship all the way over to, hold on, let me show you it. Basically, I want to go way the fuck over here. I want to go way the fuck over here right now. Why? Because this is what happened when my mod decided to drive and ride the boat. And besides, I like riding boats. I generally do. Basically, my mod drove all the way from, where the fuck is Arizona? There it is. She drove from Arizona. I'm talking about the Tucson, I believe it's called. Tucson? Yeah, it's Tucson. That's where we stayed for like a year or so. She drove all the way to Los Angeles. We boarded a ferry, I believe it was called. I'm just going to call it the you know what I'm going to call it, the hybrid passenger/cargo ship, because that's basically what it was. And she took us all the way over here. And there should be a donut shop right here. It's either right here or right here. So, no, never mind. This is port facilities. It should be somewhere over here, from what I remember. Basically, we spent the night outside of a donut shop, sleeping in our car. And for your information, yes, Junior was with us. And then, when she wanted to move back down south, we were in Anchorage, which I believe is around right here. I believe this is Cook's Inlet. I'm not sure. We immediately began driving, mind you, going over to Yukon. We did a little fishing trip, which we did not succeed in. Then we proceeded to go down to British Columbia. Then drove past Vancouver, drove past Seattle, drove past Oregon, Boise, wherever the fuck this is. Drove to Salt Lake City, took a little break right there, and then proceeded to drive to Denver, and then proceeded to go to Colorado Springs, which is, I believe, somewhere around right here. I generally don't know. And that's where we settled down for the rest of my elementary school years. And then we proceed to move all the way over to Fort Worth, Texas. I don't know where Fort Worth, Texas is on the map. I just know that then eventually we proceed to drive to Dallas. And then proceed to literally drive all the way to Jacksonville in the span of one day. Mainly because our fucking truck is fast as hell. Basically, if you can imagine a sports car truck, you've got a pretty good idea of how fast the thing is. And last time I was in that truck, which was a few days ago, by the way, basically, my job was to move the truck. To move it into a different parking position, that way I could get the Jeep out. The Jeep, which has not run for 5 years because we couldn't figure out why the hell it wouldn't work. Even the fucking mechanics couldn't. And guess what? It finally fucking started. After $100 grand being poured into it. And so, basically, I absolutely fucking hate driving the truck. I'm not sure how Mom handles it. So basically what happened is, I put it into reverse. And I keep instinctively slamming down on the fucking brakes because I feel it's going too fast. It's going faster than my fucking scooter in reverse. My scooter is capable of over 20, possibly even 30 miles an hour. And that thing is going faster than my scooter in reverse. Of course I'd be fucking terrified. With the bonus, I can't really see what the fuck I'm doing because there's no reverse camera. So I reverse out of the driveway, and I'm, like, sweating in balls. Like, you would... If you saw how much sweat was pouring down my fucking face, you'd be amazed. Oh, God. Just remembering it makes my heart beat faster because my heart knows it does not want to get in that fucking truck and drive it again. No, thank you. I'd much rather drive a moped. Because at least then, I can somewhat fucking control the speed. So yeah, that fucking happened. One of the more humorous moments of my life. I suppose the only time I'll ever actually decide to drive anything is this little old boat from like 1960 that we have in the back. We bought it recently, like, I don't know, 6, maybe 7 months ago. We have not been able to start it, mainly because we don't really know how to start it. It's one of the fucking whiny ass engine things. You know what I'm talking about? The Cabela's, I believe they're called. I don't know what the fuck it's called, okay? I'm not going out to... You know what? I'm just going to go out and check. Hold on. Wait for me. It's the Mercury brand of engines. If you don't know what whiny they are, try starting one. Like, these things are fucking stupid. Like, sure, they run very well when they actually fucking start. And they also have a tendency of being more reliable than any other boat engine in the entire fucking world. However, guess what? Absolutely fucking flat, no motion at all, is required. And you have to put in a very specific sequence. I cannot do that. As such, we've only ever been able to start it once. And then it proceeded to guzzle all the fucking fuel, and we were left out basically half, like, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 nautical miles off the coast of Jacksonville. So, we were sitting there, waiting for an hour before somebody came out and offered to tow us back to port. And that is the most fucking humiliating thing we've ever done. Why? Because the fucking fuel gauge doesn't work. So I guess it's the fault of the fucking fuel gauge. However, I wouldn't know because I'm no boat guy. Just because we have a boat doesn't mean we're a boat guy. Remember that, kids. It may help you later when you want to learn how to fish. Just because your parents have a boat doesn't mean they know how to use it. For information, yes, I did pass the course. I keep forgetting what the fuck I'm just going to call it the boating course. I have the certificate right next to me. However, I forgot to get the fucking card. Guess why? Because I'm fucking stupid. And I cannot handle fucking computers correctly. Riveting gameplay, clearly. We're back to the joke of riveting gameplay. Clearly, this is riveting gameplay. Basically, this is the game if you want to bore yourself to death. This is the kind of game that you want if you want to bore yourself to death. I swear to God, I have found no game more fucking boring than this. And you persist on through fucking will of mind alone. Like, you spend most of your time doing nothing, at least at the start. That's of course until you have like 100 million ships. The second you get 100 million ships, boy oh boy, you are going to be in some deep shit. And I mean it. You are going to be in some deep shit. You're going to be constantly going bankrupt. You're going to have to manage everything, micromanage it, over and over and over. It is a game that requires a lot of concentration in the later stages. And it's the reason why I fucking hate playing it. I'm only doing this for your appeasement. This is a sort of punishment for me and you. For me, it's a punishment for literally not recording as often as I normally do. Not even remotely. However, I suppose, I'm going to inform you of this. It is not a good idea to record YouTube videos during the school year. It results in a serious decrease in health. Like, literally. How you're normally healthy? That's not going to be your normal health for long if you keep doing this. It is not. Your normal health will now be you're half blind. Your fucking skin is itchy constantly. The back of your neck hurts. Your legs hurt whenever you stand up. You struggle standing up. You can't even lift yourself up off the ground using your hands in a fucking corner. That's the sort of shit that you go through once you actually make this sacrifice. And in general, don't start recording YouTube videos. Your fucking health is going to suffer. Mentally and physically. Because when you become a YouTuber, hold on. Excuse me. Because when you become a YouTuber, you make a choice. Do you want to care about what everyone says? If you become a YouTuber, that means yes, you want to care about basically everything. If you choose not to, congratulations, you're more mature than we are. You may still care about what people say about you, but at least you don't care as much as us YouTubers. Us YouTubers have a tendency of being eccentric about what other people think and say about us. Believe me. So make your choice. You want to care about everything everyone says? You want to constantly look up on social media? You want to constantly look at the fucking world news? Yeah, go for fucking YouTuber. Your mental health and your physical health are going to fucking murder you. Your mental health and physical health are probably still going to murder you, but they're going to do it far more slowly and far less painfully than it would if you were a YouTuber. This is what I like to call the curse of the YouTuber. Your health fucking suffers far more as a YouTuber than it does as a regular person. Hell, even if you work in the mine, it is still safer than being a YouTuber in terms of mental and physical health. Unless, of course, you're afraid of the dark, in which case, good luck. Believe me, I'm afraid of the dark. If I know I'm alone in the dark, I will not even leave the spot that I'm sitting or standing at. I swear to fucking God. And the reason why it's so dark in my room is because blinders right here, blinders right here. I keep the light off for the sake of better visibility at night. Because in my experience, that's the way it is. Or in your experience, it might be different. I also discover, guess what? I'm partially colorblind. For some reason, khaki is gray and there's no color to replace it. Because gray is still gray, red is still red, whatnot. So yeah, that fucking happened. I only found it out because I attempted to self-report when I realized, when I was told, this is khaki. The pants I'm wearing right now are apparently khaki. I don't know why. They say it was khaki. This does not look like khaki to me. This looks like gray, like metallic gray. So yeah, that bullshit is going on. I'm not exactly sure whether or not I'm actually colorblind or if it's just a problem with the lighting. Then I remember, it was fucking bright as hell in that room, and it's dark as hell in this room, and it's still gray in my fucking eyes. So lighting effects probably don't have that much of an effect on the how we view colors. It's probably just the difference in eyes. Possibly I'm partially colorblind, possibly they're partially colorblind, possibly it's just a lighting issue. There are so many fucking things that could be. And by possibly they're probably partially colorblind, I mean basically the entire fucking school that I go to. I'm not telling you what school, for the sake of privacy and for the sake of you not tracking me down. Any more than I've already told you. That is. And if you actually manage to track me down, congratulations, you're the first person to do so, at least I think so. Depends on how fast you track me down. And I'm not inviting you to track me down, I swear to God. I will pull my fucking airsoft gun on you. It's not really that much of a threat. However, I basically have a fucking arsenal of weapons in my room. I have this cookbook for kids right next to me. This thing is about as hard as a fucking sheet of 15mm sheet of metal. You hear that? This book is hard as hell. And it's gonna hurt like hell if I hit you with it. It's gonna hurt about as much as your mom spanking you. In fact, it will probably hurt even worse. Depends on how hard I hit you with it. I have weapons of mass destruction in form of Legos, a fucking mousetrap, deodorant that I can fucking spray in your eyes right next to me, a fucking TV that I can knock over on you. I have 15 fucking 3-ring 1-inch binders. I have this fucking candle, which I can throw at you. I have this computer. I have my phone. I have basically every weapon known to man in my fucking room. And there are weapons scattered throughout the house. I remember Junior has an old gun. I know how to use it. I know how to fucking use it. Even though it's not legal for me to use it, I know how to use it because I've seen him use it. Or at least I got a pretty good idea of how to use it. And every single time I mention that gun, be it to friends or family, this is the first time I've mentioned it on YouTube, I think. I always remember this meme about somebody shooting a gun every once in a while to keep the property values low. So yeah, that fucking happens. At least I think it does. I generally don't know. There is no evidence supporting this, and there is no evidence against it. At least as far as I know. Next thing you know, there's a shit ton of evidence against it or a shit ton of evidence for it. However, I'm too lazy to fucking source this up. Believe me, I am not going to search this up. It's probably going to take me months or even years to figure this fucking thing out. Because I am not the dude who's going to surf the fucking internet 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. I'm the dude who's more comfortable reading books than he is playing video games. Despite this burning passion for video games I got, which is a fucking lie, I'm better at reading books. I'm better with books. I'm better with maps. I am not good with video games. If anything, this is just practice. This is practice for me, and this is for you to watch me suffer as I try to figure out how to do shit. We are slowly delving into political matters. Then I remember we've already delved into political matters in the form of familial matters, which in my opinion are political matters. Like, political matters are the same as familial matters. Change my fucking mind. Guys, I'm gonna end this here because it's taking fucking forever for the ships to arrive. Besides, we're reaching our limit right now. And it's also time to delete all those screenshots I accidentally made. Alright, bye.